Well, Jason Dutton from the UK. Again, you've got to question the numbers there. 41 years of age.
93 centimetres tall. With a professional record of 16 fights with 13 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, Jason Dutton.
Well, Jason Dutton from Walsall in the Midlands, ranked number 2 in the UK. He's the IKF English Muay Thai champion. 41 years of age, 134 kilos, 193 centimetres, fights out of the Impact Thai boxing gym. 16 fights, 13 wins. That's a lovely number here. 11 by KO. Just the 3 losses.
Out of Romania, weight a massive 165 kilograms and standing 183 centimeters tall, with a professional record of 4 fights with 4 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, the monolith, Alexandru, the Behold Mountain, Lungu.
Alexandru Lungu. Well, somebody wrote on a notice board that it looks like this man eats a lot of pies. Well, it could be that that person may well eat his words. Alexandru Lungu, professional judoka, mixed martial artist and kickboxer. And besides stand-up, he's fought at Cage Rage and Pride FC. Most recently, he put Deutsch Pew on the seat of his pants in Arad, Romania, in round 2 with a KO. Probably more interesting than that, in round 1, he KO'd Bob Sack in Pietra, Romania. Doesn't like to travel, this boy. He is Alexandru Lungu. And he's got a history of great wins against foreign fighters. Beat the UK's James Thompson, lost in Pride, actually, that was an MMA fight, but beat Mark Buchanan, beat Tom Erickson, Mark Bentley, Ruben Villarreal, Jesse Smith. He's a big lad, it has to be said, but he hits big and he can take a shot. Jason Dutton's got his work cut out here. He's only been fighting for 4 years. So, the Super Combat World Grand Prix, number 1, the first for 2013. Vanders. Oofs, what a night we've had. We've got 2 qualifiers for the event proper. Going into the final, Jarzinho Rosenstruik and Muammar Tufekci. We've had wins in the super fights from Benjamin Adegbuye, Bogdan Stoica. It's been a big night for the Romanians in the super fight arena. Another British fighter to make his debut on this European platform. We had Chris Cooper, who lost in the reserve fight on a decision. Corey Robbins was stopped by Muammar Tufekci in the competition proper. What will Jason Dutton do in this super fight against Alexandru Lungu? It is a super heavyweight at 115 kilograms, K1 rules.
Judge.
16 fights, 13 wins, 11 KOs. Jason Dutton of the UK from Walsall. He's only been a professional for 4 years, but he's up against a tough character in the shape of Lungu. Lungu won't let him box. Lungu will want to make this as quick as possible. He doesn't do distance. Jason Dutton under pressure from the get-go. Good kick. Oh, and that's tremendous. Caught Alexandra Lungu with a low kick, and he's reassessing everything, Dutton. This could be the upset. He's worked it out, Jason Dutton. The low kick could work. Lungu doesn't like it. Oh, there's a big right hand. It's a knockdown. Jason Dutton caught on the top of the temple. Well, he's up, and he's back, and Lungu puts a left in, hunting the head, looking to finish this. Jason Dutton trying to throw the low kick in. It was good for a while, but is it going to be good enough here? Only halfway through this round, and Alexandra Lungu all over this like a drunk on a kebab. Jason Dutton, survival now. Turns his back on his opponent. And he's being warned by the ref for it. The low kick from Dutton. He could work this to his advantage here. And Lungu being pushed back. I have to say, Lungu has beaten Deutsch Pugh, Bob Sapp, Vierschlaw, Kwajneski. These are all ranked fighters. For Dutton to come here and do this, this could be a big upset. There's still a minute left in this round. It's about survival for Dutton, but he's lobbing that low kick in, and Lungu doesn't like it. He has to fire it in again and again and again. Lungu knows he's up for this. Oh, and Alexandra Lungu tries to take him out of the ring. Well, it's not an MMA competition, and you can see Lungu is frustrated. Good effort from Jason Dutton. This is not an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination. He's got to work that low kick. He's really got to, oh, even the high kick will do. Great front teeth there from Jay Dutton. Oh, and he's put Lungu on the deck, and Lungu hit from the ground. It's a disqualification. It's got to be. The referee has to intervene. The referee has to intervene. Jason Dutton chinned Lungu. Lungu went down, took his man by the legs. It's not an MMA bout, and he hit from the ground. He may not be able to carry on. Jason Dutton might have done this. Well, how's it round two? I never heard the bell ring. Well, you know.
That's qualification. Finish fight.
Well, it looks as if the referee stepped up to the plate. Jason Dutton has done this. Jason Dutton has done this. What an amazing feat. Lungu has been disqualified. Oh, yeah. Well, Jason Dutton from the UK, the bad man from Warsaw.
By disqualification, Jason.
He's done it. It's a win. Jason Dutton, my man. And that smile says it all. And if you could see my face, you wouldn't know. Lungu just didn't have that on the card tonight. I have to say the referee stepped up to the plate. You couldn't have written this, and the crowd are applauding him. Fair play to the Romanian crowd here tonight. Lungu's being acknowledged, but he hit when his man was on the ground. What an absolute upset here tonight. This is how it happened. Jason Dutton slips a little left hand in. They went to the ground, and then Lungu took Dutton's legs out. Well, Dutton sent to the mat. Well, they keep showing this knockdown here, but it was Dutton's knockdown. I don't know how much of this is relevant to the fight. So that's the first time Lungu tries to take Dutton out of the ring. He's an MMA fighter and a judoka, and this is what happens. They default to what they know best. And that was it, and here's the strike. And it was only a tap, but fair play to the referee. Fair play. Jason Dutton. We're going to have a few words.
Jason, it's the first time we see you in Super Combat, and then you win against a hero here. He's a total hero here.
I know. I've seen everybody cheering him on. The big lad, 170 kilos against 130. Just got to take the chance. He can bang. Good lad, mate. You know what I mean? Again, just down to quickness. It had me a few times, but I was still going to come back. So.
Sandu, what's happened? You was on the floor. What's happened in your head?
I have big experience in the MMA, and sometimes I lose my head and practice MMA. I'm sorry, but I'm nervous. It's home, pressure, and not very good fight for me.
But anywhere, Sandu, you're not so disappointed.
Yes, but today, yes. Today not Sandu Lungu.
See you for the next one.
Yes. I try next one. Next fight.
Maybe a revenge, Jason, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Revenge, I'll have a revenge with him, yeah. I'm game on, you know what I mean? Yeah, if he wants another go, we'll have another go, no problem at all.
Okay, congratulations guys, both of you.
You win it. Fighter, and good luck for future. Thank you.
See you guys. See you for the next one. Congratulations guys.
Jason Dutton is my new hero. If he wants another go, I'll give him another go. Jason Dutton, Sensei Will Vander says, oos to you. The real event here tonight was that win by Jason Dutton over Alexandru Lungu. Lungu was disqualified, in fairness. But nevertheless, it was a win by Jason Dutton, who played by the rules and gave such a brilliant account of himself for the UK. Given that Chris Cooper, Corey Robbins, both taken out of the competition, has to be said, Jason Dutton, a rank outsider. Talk about Cinderella. Well, he's beaten a man tonight who's beaten Deutsch Pugh and Bob Sapp. And in MMA, he's beaten Tom Erickson, who of course was a collegiate champion, wrestling champion, and Mark Buchanan. So a little bit of entertainment here while our fighters prepare. But Jason Dutton, if your family are watching, or your teammates from the Impact Thai boxing gym in Warsaw, boy done good. I'd love it. What a post-fight interview. If he wants another go, I'll have some. Well, so will I. And I'll tell you what, I almost needed medicating during that commercial break. Such was my uncontainable joy. Right. What an upset for the people of Romania. Alexandru Lungu, well,
for the final of the tournament,
has royal status here.
and the last fight.